Before any catastrophe occurred, Earth existed in a condition nearly ideal for life. 66 million years ago, global climate remained stable for an unusually long period. Temperatures were moderate, rainfall was consistent, and vegetation covered large portions of the continents. Ancient forests, wetlands, and sedimentary plains formed an ecosystem that functioned smoothly, uninterrupted by major global disturbances. Velociraptor existed within this world as a familiar ecological component. It was neither a dominant apex predator nor a rare species, but an organism optimized for the existing environment. Its compact body, efficient locomotion, and rapid information processing allowed it to exploit ecological niches between larger predators. For millions of years, this survival strategy required little change. Prolonged environmental stability shapes species for precision, not disruption. When conditions remain constant, evolution does not prepare organisms for extreme scenarios. Velociraptor, like most species of the late Cretaceous, adapted deeply to specific environmental parameters. Reproductive cycles, nesting behavior, and hunting strategies were all refined for a familiar and predictable world. Nesting sites were typically located in low-lying areas where temperature and humidity supported embryonic development. There were no complex protective structures and no prolonged guarding behavior. The survival of each generation depended almost entirely on the surrounding environmental stability. On the planet's surface, no warning signs were present. Velociraptor populations remained stable. Terrestrial food webs functioned efficiently. Marine ecosystems maintained similar equilibrium. In geological history, such extended periods of calm were uncommon. Beyond Earth's surface, however, the planet was not isolated. The solar system remained a dynamic environment, with countless objects moving along gravitational paths. Most never approached Earth, but small gravitational changes were capable of altering a trajectory permanently. Life on the ground remained unaware that the stability it depended upon was already approaching its limit. The vulnerability of Earth's ecosystems did not originate from within them. It originated beyond the planet itself. Within the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, a body approximately 10 kilometers in diameter was displaced from its stable orbit. A sequence of minor gravitational disturbances gradually redirected it onto a trajectory intersecting Earth. As the distance closed, no biological response occurred on the planet's surface. Velociraptor continued to hunt and move through forests and wetlands as before. Evolution provided no mechanism to detect a threat originating outside the atmosphere. At planetary scale, warning does not precede consequence. As the asteroid entered Earth's upper atmosphere, air ahead of it compressed and heated rapidly, causing the object to emit intense light. Within seconds, Its energy output exceeded the intensity of sunlight in the region below. Impact occurred almost instantaneously. Energy equivalent to hundreds of millions of megatons of explosive force was released. Ocean water at the impact site vaporized immediately. A massive column of debris, rock, and sulfur-rich gases was ejected back into the atmosphere. Shock waves propagated faster than sound, triggering seismic activity across vast distances. Tsunamis spread through the global oceans. For Velociraptor, this event was not an immediate cause of death. The primary threat emerged in the aftermath. Dust and aerosols suspended in the upper atmosphere began to block incoming sunlight. Upper atmospheric temperatures rose briefly, followed by a prolonged global cooling phase. Within days, surface light levels declined. Photosynthesis was disrupted. Plants, the foundation of terrestrial food chains, began to decline across large regions. Velociraptor continued to exist, but the environment it was adapted to was already changing irreversibly. Ecological collapse unfolds through sequence, not simultaneity. As plant populations declined, herbivorous species lost stable food sources. Their numbers decreased rapidly. This reduction propagated upward through the food web, creating widespread energy shortages. Velociraptor did not disappear immediately. During the early stages, individuals capable of exploiting varied food sources persisted. However, the altered environment demanded adaptive changes beyond what short-term evolution could provide. Adaptation optimized for one world rarely transfers to another. Extended low temperatures, reduced light availability, and fragmented habitats significantly lowered hunting efficiency. Strategies once effective under stable conditions became increasingly ineffective. Energy expenditure rose while hunting success declined. Older individuals were affected first. Slower reaction times and reduced recovery from injury increased mortality. Younger individuals entered a world fundamentally different from the environment that shaped their biological traits. Extinction did not occur as a single event. Some velociraptor populations persisted longer in less affected regions, but none encountered conditions sufficient for long-term survival. Within several thousand years, Velociraptor disappeared from the ecosystem. Approximately 75% of Earth's species failed to survive this interval. The era of non-avian dinosaurs came to an end. The planet entered a prolonged phase of ecological restructuring, favoring smaller, more adaptable organisms. Velociraptor left no symbolic conclusion, no final moment, only a gradual absence. What remained were fossilized bones embedded in sediment and ecological gaps where the species once functioned. The story of Velociraptor is not one of individual failure, but of evolutionary limitation. Life may persist for millions of years under stable conditions, Yet a single external disruption can redefine an entire biological system.